Good morning. Okay, we're going to do a meditation on Chenrezig this morning, but before we do that, we'll settle into our meditation posture. So if you are sitting at a desk and your feet are on the floor and you're sitting on a chair, just make sure they're in a parallel position. Sorry, I'm just going to unpin myself. There we are. Okay. And without your legs crossed, so that you would... there's Coral. Hi, welcome. And your knees are also in a parallel position. And have your sits bones on something quite firm and a little bit raised. You can have 2 inches, 4 inches. Hands are in the meditation mudra. The right hand is nestled in the left with the thumbs touching. Shoulders are over the hips. And just imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light, stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head. And imagine someone is above you or behind you, very gently lengthening your spine. And just put some air in between those vertebrae. And your top of your head is reaching for the stars. Now your head is slightly tipped forward. You want to have a little bit of length in the back of the neck. They say if your chin is up, it creates agitation in the mind. If your head is too far forward, like with your chin on the chest, you're going to be experiencing a bit of dullness in the mind. And for those of us who are just getting up and starting our day, it might send us back to sleep. So we want to be somewhere in the middle. Tip of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth, and just relax the jaw. So we just bring our attention, our awareness to the crown of the head and relax the scalp and the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the area around the mouth. Welcome, Victor. And the jaw again. Then move our attention to the back of the head. Just relax the scalp there. And then particularly at the base of the skull where the occipital bone is, we hold a lot of tension there. Just relax that area. And then if you like, you can imagine you have a nice warm light and you're shining that light inside your ear. And as you do that, everything inside your ear relaxes. And then so too does your jaw, back of the tongue, and relax your temples. Now bring your awareness to the back of the neck and release any tension there, your shoulders and your shoulder blades. And see if you can find any sensation in between the shoulder blades, the upper back. Just imagine that area relaxing. And relax the throat and the chest and the belly, limbs, hands, fingers, the feet and the toes. And bring the mind to the breath, and noticing the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. As you're inhaling, the air is slightly cooler, slightly warmer as you're exhaling. If there are any sounds in your environment, whether it be traffic, emergency vehicles, dogs, pets, people in your home, sort of just take note what is attracting your mind to that sound. What sounds attract you or distract you? And then just allow those sounds to be there as you defocus those sounds. Bring your attention back to the breath. Now you may be noticing thoughts arising, abiding. And if you don't engage with those thoughts, they'll just dissipate. Or like little bubbles, they'll just burst. So just allow the thoughts in the mind to flow. It's like a river of mental moments. And try not to judge your thoughts, have opinions about your thoughts. So let's just bring to mind all the people of our life. We start with the ones we love, our friends, our besties, family, children, spouses, work colleagues, people who support you, who are kind and help you. And then those ones who, well, we tend to reject them, push them away, we avoid them, they create aversion in our minds. And we too, probably for them as well. And then there's your stranger. And this is the person who is in the car next to you at the traffic light. And they move in and out of our lives fleetingly. The person in the line in front of you at the local supermarket or the pharmacy. We probably don't think about them again, our lives are so busy. But what I find fascinating about this kind of meditation is that the people in these three groups change place and can change place at any time in your life. And it may have happened to you already. These three groups of people are all deserving of our equal concern. And it's a difficult practice because, of course, we're going to be more concerned about the ones we love than the stranger or the enemy. But all beings have this wish to be free from suffering, just like us. And they all have this wish to be happy, just like us, and to have all the things they need and want, just like us. And all these people have the same capacity as we do for this unbelievable, enlightened mind. It's all there within us. It's who you really are and who you have always been. So I just think we'll do this meditation on Chenrezig this morning for the benefit of all these people in our life, for all the people caught up in the fires in northern New Mexico and Arizona, and for all the people in Ukraine and Russia and Poland and Europe. Everyone's impacted by this war. So we'll start today with our 9-round breathing as we've been doing. So just to remind everyone, breathing in through the right nostril initially. You can valve or close the left nostril if you wish. And a nice steady breath, don't breathe in too fast. You can count maybe 4, 3, 2, 1, and then pause. And then move the finger over and breathe out through the left nostril all your attachment energy, grasping, neediness, wanting, feeling like you're not enough, feeling like you don't have enough. It's just attachment, unhealthy desire. And so you breathe this air out as thick black yucky smoke, and do that 3 times. Breathing in through the left this time. Blissful, radiant white light pausing at the top of the breath, and then breathe out through your right nostril all your anger energy, depression, jealousy, bitterness, grudges, disappointments, irritation. And just breathe that out as thick black yucky smoke, and do that 3 times. And then breathe in through both nostrils, blissful, radiant, white light, pausing at the top of the breath, and then breathe out all your ignorance energy. And if you haven't been studying any teachings in this tradition on emptiness or dependent arising, that's really what it's talking about. But you can also think of it as just not knowing things. You know how we misinterpret people's emails, we misinterpret what people are saying. So it's just this kind of ignorance. And then also you can think about the ignorance of not understanding or appreciating karma, cause and effect. So do that 3 times. So we'll do this 3 sets of 3 in our own time. So when you're finished, just bring your mind back to the breath. Again, noticing the sensation of the air as you're breathing in and out. And just feel. Just notice whether you're feeling different to when you started. So now imagine all of space is filling with beings, including the people of your life. They're sitting around you, they're beyond the horizon. And try and fit in as many as you can comfortably. Imagine your parents and your family members are beside you, your friends behind you as a support, and the people that you're not getting along with so well right now in front of you, eyeball to eyeball, and the strangers all around. So let's just bring to mind the suffering of these people and these beings, and think of someone, bring to mind someone you love, people you are close to, and open your heart to the physical and psychological problems they might be experiencing. And remembering, just like you, they want to be free from suffering. And really, it is so easy for us to think like this. How wonderful it would be if they were free. We'd be happy for them not to suffer. We don't want them to suffer. So that's easy. Opening our heart to them. Then think of the people you're not so fond of, the ones who you don't like right now. Maybe they've hurt you. And imagine their suffering. And try and feel some compassion towards them. Maybe they're having physical pain or discomfort, or they're lonely. Perhaps if they're mean to you, perhaps they've been mean to others as well. Could be their habit. Then because of that, maybe they're lonely. Maybe their mind is confused, ignorant. But open your heart to these people for whom you normally feel irritation or anger, disdain. And expand your awareness now to take in the troubles of all the sentient beings, humans, animals, birds, insects. So I feel strongly that we're going to do this meditation so that we can help others be free from their suffering. So imagine now above your head, facing the same direction as you, is Chenrezig. And he's the manifestation of pure, unobstructed compassion, wisdom, and love. His body is made of radiant, brilliant white light, translucent. And really try and feel his living presence above you. His face is peaceful and smiling, and he radiates love to you and all the beings of your life. He has no judgmental thoughts towards you. Whatever it is you're showing up with today is perfect. It's not matter. He's accepting you exactly as you are. And he's radiating love to you all the people of your life. He has 4 arms. The first 2 hands are together at his heart and hold a jewel that fulfills all wishes. His second 2 are raised to the level of his shoulders. The right is holding a crystal rosary and the left a white lotus. He's sitting on a white moon disc, which is also sitting on an open lotus. His legs are crossed in the full lotus posture with each leg over the opposite thigh. He has a 5-pointed crown on his head, embedded with jewels, and he's wearing jewelry all over his body, his earrings, his necklaces. He's wearing a belt of jewels around his arms, feet, ankles, and he's wearing these beautiful celestial silken robes in the Royal Indian style. He has an aura of light around his head and around his body. And in order to make this a little bit more personal, you can imagine this is the mind of your teacher, if you have one, or your Lama, your trusted mentor, spiritual guide, however you see these people, this person, manifesting for you in this Chenrezig form, for your benefit. So just for a moment, hold this visualization and stay relaxed and comfortable and open to Chenrezig's serene energy, compassionate energy. So make a prayer from your heart to overcome your misconceptions and negative energy, and to develop pure love and compassion for all beings. And really try and get a sense that you're connecting with your true self, your higher potential. And in response, Chenrezig lovingly sends streams of white light pouring into you, filling every cell and atom of your body. And it purifies all your negativities and problems, all your past harmful actions and your potential to give harm in the future, and completely fills you with his limitless love and compassion and inspiration. And your body feels light and blissful, and your mind peaceful and clear. And the light from Chenrezig radiates out to every living being, purifying their negative karma, negative energy, and filling them with bliss. So just imagine all of this, or as much of it as you can, as we recite the mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani Padme now imagine Chenrezig dissolving into white light. And it just melts into you through the crown of your head and comes to your heart. And your mind merges indistinguishably with Chenrezig's mind and the mind of your teacher. And you experience complete tranquility and bliss. And whenever your usual I starts to arise, I need to go and make breakfast, I need to have a cup of tea, I need to do this, I've got to check my emails. Just bring your mind back to that energy, that peace, Chenrezig. Keep bringing it back, because that is who you really are. Infinite love, infinite compassion, and infinite wisdom. Okay, so let's just dedicate all the positive energy you've created here this morning, this afternoon, for you in London. Dedicate to all the people of our life and to all sentient beings, people in Ukraine, people suffering in fire, not just here, maybe there's fires other places in the world as well. People suffering under the effects of climate change. Just send your love out, all that energy out, and for yourself as you move along your spiritual path. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for your attention. Lots of love. I'll see some of you this afternoon and some of you this evening. Thank you so much. Thank you, Matt, for hosting.
Thank you, Venerable.